the right thing.
He's like, how hard is this hitting you emotionally?
It's hard. Hard day to handle this, but hang in there and figure it out.
Hardest day as a Giant, you would say?
It's up there. Yeah.
Do you feel like you might have started your last game for the Giants?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll take it one week at a time. Last one, guys.
Have you spoken to anyone besides Ben about the decision, Jerry or John or anyone like that?
I spoke with Jerry Reese a little bit, and Mr. Mara he hadn't been in today, but he knows what's going on, and we'll try to speak.
Hey friends, Mark Holmes here. As always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, life would suck without you guys. I did a video earlier because I'm running around like a crazy man because there's so much to do. And unfortunately, I didn't get the sound right, but it was about Eli Manning is being benched. Which is not surprising, but it still is. It's kind of like one of those things that you just can't believe that's finally happened. I mean, think about this. Between Eli Manning and before him, Peyton Manning, every Sunday, there's always been a Manning because Eli never gets hurt. So this literally will be the first Sunday in forever that a Manning is not playing football, is not starting. And after seeing the interview with him, I actually feel bad for him. As much as I hate the Giants and hate Eli Manning, he was literally holding back tears. And that's the hard part about football. Football is like a lover that just constantly breaks your heart because it's bad for you, between the concussions, the broken bones, the bad back, and everything else. But it's something about football that just drives you and you continue to want to play, no matter what the odds. And you feel for a guy like Eli Manning. At least, if this is the end of his career, I think he'll probably try and go someplace else and play some more. But at least he got those rings. And that's where it actually hurts to see guys like Tony Romo or Jason Witten and things like that don't have a ring that were great players that gave it all. And it's hard. Believe me, it's hard to stop playing football. And it's sad. And on that note, too, Darren McFadden has retired. So no more run, DMC, C, in the NFL. L. He's hanging it up. It's a tough business. You can go from the outhouse to the penthouse to the outhouse back and forth in no time. And it's cold because when they're done with you, they're done with you. And it doesn't matter who you are. Darren McFadden was thought out of, his career was thought to be over after, averaging 3 yards a carry each year for 3 years with the Raiders. And then you realize that maybe it was the offensive line because even in 2015 when we literally didn't have a quarterback, he was 4th in the NFL in rushing. Rushed over 1,000 yards and didn't start till like week 6. So had a great season, and you thought when Zeke Elliott went down that he would be coming in and doing some great things, and I wish he could have been in there saving the season, but evidently the coaching staff saw something different than what we may have thought. So, Darren McFadden, wish you the best in whatever endeavors that you do out there, man. Football, it's really a tough business. But back to Eli Manning, and I think about Eli Manning taking over for Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner was there whispering in Eli Manning's ear to help him get his career going, much the way Tony Romo was last year with Dak Prescott. Same way Steve Young was behind Joe Montana, or Aaron Rodgers was behind Brett Favre. Now, those guys didn't like each other, but sitting there seeing those guys in front of you, you can't help but pick up and learn so much about football. And I think that's what's actually missing this year for Dak Prescott. The fact that Romo was there last year, I think Romo was the de facto coach. Who was the guy talking in Dak Prescott's ear? And now he doesn't have that, so it makes it that much harder. We've got a mess in Dallas right now. We really do. And we've got a lot of work to do. And we've got a lot of changes that need to be made. And they start from the top with Jerry Jones. And if Jerry isn't on board for it, we're just going to have more of the same stuff we've had for the last 20 plus years. As much as I hate Stephen A. Smith, you can't argue with the dude saying we're just mediocre. Because really, that's all we are. A couple of years, we make it to the playoffs and lose first round. Not the team that America's team should be. So, friends, that's all I got for you right now. I will see you.